why the hurry? It's COVID and the sector has been running on the basis of the other instrument from 2001. So why would the minister all of a sudden wake up in all times the COVID season when people at home to gazette a new instrument? We fault that process. We see an improper motive on the part of the minister to enact a statutory instrument in this season, and we are further grounded in our belief of a improper motive by the way the fund now has been constituted. What the minister has done is, through this season, to remove from the statutory instrument a board that we think is accountable. The old instrument had a measure of stakeholder representation on the board. There was the PS of Ministry of Finance, and that is a requirement under the Public Finance Management Act. There is reason, when you look at the way the fund is structured, there is reason why the PS should be a board member. There is reason why the PS of local government should be a board member, because you are dealing with rural electrification and you must match that with other local government frameworks. So there is a reason why that is in the law. So what do we see? We see that in the new statutory instrument, the minister basically removes all this representation, and she just gives herself the power to appoint a board that is loyal, to the minister, as opposed to the stakeholders who are interested in the proper functioning of the sector. So for us, we read an improper motive in enacting this delegated legislation, and that is one of the grounds for indeed going to court for a judicial review, because there was no need, the season, but also the way the instrument now changes. So indeed, we have a rural electrification strategy that Cabinet has approved. Now, in that strategy, there are measures including advising how subsequent legislation should be enacted and the aim of such legislation. So what do we see again? We see that in this new instrument, there is disrespect of that strategy, and a new strategy has not been taken to Cabinet to be approved in accordance with the Electricity Act to inform this legislation. So in whose interest is this legislation?